Hello, I'm Nathaniel Smith, and today I'm reviewing William Gibson's Idoru or Idoru or something like that. So this book is pretty good. It's split between two characters, Colin and Chia. Yeah, I guess it is Chia, and they're pretty good characters. Well, Colin is. Chia, to be honest, I guess that's a problem. Like, the book is separated into two separate characters' stories going on. I mean, the stories are linked together and it does come together at the end. It's just that Chia, is not as interesting as a character. Chia just blunders into things and blunders out of things and isn't really involved in anything with the story. Whereas Colin is basically a detective hacker. Yeah, like he's an actual detective that figures out what a person what a person can do. Like he can dig through the data through the internet and find out what a person could possibly do with what that person has. We get this interesting backstory, which is actually in the very beginning of the novel for his character, where I don't want to spoil it, but it's really awesome, and just his part of the story is really great because he's basically a detective hacker, which is just a very interesting combination that really does work well and actually makes sense. Whereas, as I said, with Choi, or however you say her, Chia, or however you say her name, she just blunders into things in trouble and then blunders out of it, and that's kind of her thing. But the actual story around it is actually really good. Like, you basically have this hologram and this famous singer, and they want to get married. True. So they explore that as well as explore like how extreme crap like TMZ could if it went into a whole like legitimate facts giving news outlets. And yeah, it's all around very interesting, very entertaining novel. I totally did enjoy and like it. The one thing I would say though is although I don't mind the jumping from one character's subplot to another, I feel like he should have structured it differently by having it sort of like a split book in like two halves. Like you have one half with one character story on one side and then one half with the other character's story in the other. That way it can be more immersive with each character's sub-story. But that's really just a nitpick, and the structure of the novel itself is very well handled.